Hello everyone, in this video tutorial we are going to discuss about invoking current class constructor by using this keyword. So in other way we can represent it like this keyword to invoke current class constructor. So as we all discussed about the constructor, and we came across two types of constructor, one is default constructor and parameterized constructor. We can invoke parameterized constructor from default constructor and vice versa. One sec. And even we can invoke default constructor from parameterized constructor. Fine. So two things we need to check over here. First we need to check how to invoke default constructor from parameterized constructor. Then we will check how to invoke parameterized constructor from default constructor by using this keyword. So let us do one thing. I will cut this and paste it in the first place. Yes, this is the first scenario we need to check, and this is the second scenario we need to check. So let us discuss about the steps and the pseudocode for how to invoke default constructor from parameterized constructor. So let's create a class. It's an independent class. I kept the name as this const demo. This is the class name. Inside the class we are going to mention two different constructors. One is default, another one is parameterized. One is with argument, another one is without argument. So let us first create the constructor without argument, and then create the constructor with argument. Let's say the argument is a number which is integer. Yes. Now let's say the first constructor, when we will instantiate, it should print some random string value. So let's say this is a default constructor, and from the parameterized constructor, so this default constructor name is this const demo, which is without parameter, and the parameterized constructor is this const demo. One integer parameter is there. Now what is the job of the parameterized constructor? Let us say the parameterized constructor also contains one print statement. I am using SOP, please consider it as a pseudocode. So this is a parameterized constructor. This is what the print statement, and by using this keyword we are going to invoke the default constructor inside parameterized constructor. So how can we do this? This bracket semicolon. What if I will write this bracket semicolon? It will invoke invoke what? It will invoke the current class constructor. So what is our current class constructor now? This const demo, which will print. This is a default constructor. I hope it is clear. Now what we need to do is, let us close the class. It is an independent class. Let's create another one class. And okay, sorry, let's create another one class, and let's say it is main class. And in this class, let me just come to the next page just to feel comfortable. Yes, so now in main class, let's say main method we need to use. I am using PSVM main method and string test. It's a string argument. And here, what is the job of the main method? I need to invoke the constructor. So to invoke the constructor, I need to instantiate the constructor. So which constructor we need to invoke? Let us think this is a parameterized constructor within which the default constructor is getting invoked. So it is better if we can able to invoke the parameterized constructor. How can we invoke the parameterized constructor? Let's say, let me copy the class name. And let's say, sorry, and here integer, let's say number 1, or I'll just give the value directly 100. So if I'll give the value, what will happen? If I'll give the value, what will happen? It will take this 100 to the value of NUM. So here the NUM will be, the number value will be 100. Here NUM will be 100. So I will just the value of NUM. Yes. So here the output is 100, and this means this is a default constructor. The same thing will get printed. So what will be the output of the code? The output of the code is, once we will execute, the output will be, wait, this is a default constructor and the value of Fine. So let us get into Eclipse to execute the code and check whether the code is working as per our expectation or not. So let me minimize this. Let us open Eclipse. I could have opened it earlier, but I forgot for this. It is taking little more time. Yes. So now let me just get into the same project, Core Java project 1, and let's create a new class. The same class name I would like to give. This const demo is not a main class, so the main class is main class itself. So let me just give here the name of the main class is main class, and so invoking default constructor from parameterized, within parameterized constructor using this keyword. Yes, this is what the explanation of the problem, and here let me delete this unwanted detail. Yes, and let us create one more independent class. One sec. So what's that class name? The class name was this const demo, which we discussed in the document. As per that, I am giving the class name over here. In this const demo is a default constructor, and again const demo is a parameterized constructor, and here integer number I am putting as a parameter. Here no parameter is there, and I'll just put some random SOP statement. This is a default constructor. Yes, so this okay. So my default constructor is ready. Now this is the parameterized constructor. As per the discussion, we just decided to invoke the default constructor from parameterized constructor. So we can do so by using this. So what will happen? Default constructor of current class will get invoked. Yes, this is what will happen over here. Now we will just say, I'll just print the number. I don't know what is the value of number. So how can I pass? NUM is a parameter to the default parameterized constructor. Now how can I pass the parameter, and how can I invoke the constructor? The constructor will get invoked when we will instantiate the class. So let us say our class name is, yes, this is the class name. So now where exactly we need to instantiate? We need to instantiate in main class. So main class name is main class over here. So let me just say tcd equal to new, and let us give some values over here. Let me give 200. So 200 will be the value of NUM over here. Fine, because the moment I instantiated it will either point to default or point to parameterized, but now this constructor will refer to parameterized constructor as we are keeping the value over here. So once the parameterized constructor will get invoked, what will happen? Here it will again get a call the default constructor. So the default constructor output will be, this is a default constructor, and again it will print number. The number will be 200. So what will be the output for this code? The output for this code will be, this is a default constructor and this 200. This is the output for the code. So let us execute it once again. Let us have a look again. Let us have a look again and let us execute it see, this is the main class and we are instantiating the class with a parameter, and here in the separate class we have two constructor. One is parameterized constructor, another one is default constructor, and we are trying to invoke the default constructor from parameterized constructor, and we are passing the value of the parameter while instantiating the class. So let us check what will be the output. Yes, so it's working fine. Now let us go for the second scenario and understand how it works. So that will be little different. That means let me create a new class. Here it will be vice versa. So let me create a new class and say this const demo 1, let us say it is a public class, that is and main class. So here to invoke parameterized constructor from default constructor. So how exactly that will work? If you want to go back to documentation and understand, this is the first scenario we discussed. If we want to invoke parameterized constructor from default constructor, how it will be? Let's say this is the default constructor is, let's say, what is the default constructor over here? The default constructor is class this const demo, sorry, this const demo. This is the default constructor. So now if I want to invoke the parameterized constructor from default constructor, so let me, now here what I need to do, this keyword I need to give bracket semicolon. So what will happen? It will invoke the parameterized constructor. And it will work vice versa. So let us just go back and create the independent class. So let's say I will create a class called test const, and in this test const, let's say no, it is not a main class. So here I should use constructor, and let me say it is a parameterized constructor. Okay, so now one sec. What is the problem with this code? One sec. just a moment, I'm just getting some error. Yeah, now my error is gone. So now this is a parameterized constructor, and here the job of the parameterized constructor is some print statement, let's say. Okay, I'll just print number 1. Okay, this is what the job of parameterized constructor. Now I'll just put one default constructor. Now without parameter, and I need to use this. So this will invoke parameterized constructor. Yes, now let's put some, 1 second. One sec. Yes, so it will invoke parameterized constructor. 1 sec. Something goes wrong in this program, and I don't want to cancel this video because it has already been 15 minutes. So let us have a check, look on the code again. This const demo is a main class. Test const. Okay, so let me just rename the test const 1 and test const 1, I renamed it, and here, okay. Okay, so now I am not going to stop this video because I have already spent 15 minutes of this video. In between, I do not want to stop the recording. I'm getting some syntax error, so I'm trying to fix it out. So let us say public class. Okay, let me just say like this. Yeah, and okay, so let us just do one thing. I'll just cut this and let me put it over here. Okay, so let's say the class name is testconst1, this is what the object, and let me put one parameter. Let's say test const 1, t is capital and this t is also capital. Now yes, this is the error. We should not close the bracket multiple times, and here again this is a problem with the this keyword. So recursive invocation, fine. Oh god, fine. So the mere problem with the code is we are trying to invoke a parameterized constructor. That is the reason we need to pass the parameter over here. Unless until we will pass the parameter, it will not invoke the parameterized constructor. So it didn't come to my mind immediately. Sorry, it took long time for me to cross check the error and resolve it. So I hope it is clear. This is a default constructor which is invoking the parameterized constructor, and it is printing some random value as well. So let us analyze the output of the code by executing it. So I am getting 10, value 10, and even if it is value 10 means this 10 is means it's taking yeah, this is the parameter which we passed. So let me make it as 100, and let us check what will be the output again. Yes, it is taking 100, but the thing is that it's not printing the other statement. So maybe in the next video we will let me just put, okay, that will not work. So let me just comment this. Maybe in next time we can have a look on why the other statement is not getting printed over here. But at least our invocation of current class constructor is working fine over here. I hope it is clear for everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Happy learning.